Hello, Team TFT. Welcome back to the last daily market outlook video for this week. We've had some pretty volatile price action to start this week for this week so far, but obviously now we're starting to set a little bit of a direction and getting a little bit of a bias coming along there. So we'll do a breakdown of the Dixie, Euro USD, and GBP USD. Firstly, we'll go over to the economic calendar here. We'll scroll. Here we are here, Thursday. We have pretty good news for the London start of the New York session. We do have red news coming in there for the USD pairs, so that will affect all our trades. So just be aware that obviously we do have that coming through if you are going to have open trades throughout the London. So the Dixie here, as we can see, the Dixie's 4 hours just been marching on down. We have had this last 4 hour extension down and we've pulled back up. We've set a high, and then ultimately this is all just internal range. It was range bound for a bit. Started out the week we were below the range. Then we pulled back up into that range, pulled back down again yesterday, set a new low, and now we're sort of holding in this area here. We're still yet to break this low, but ultimately that's where we should be looking towards, is to coming down to break this low. So what we're looking for at the moment is any 15-minute areas that we could be looking at that we could be going short from. So we'll look at the 15-minute structure here at the moment. We can see we've pulled down, we've pulled back up, we've pulled back down, but we've come up here on the 15-minute and ultimately broken a little bit of structure through here, which could indicate that we're looking for like a short-term 15-minute rejection. So basically what we would like to see is this low get taken out before looking to take any further shorts, aligning the 15-minute with the 4 hour. So basically, again, just looking for we're still looking for shorts at any point. So basically, if we could get a break to the low side, a retest and go lower, that would be fantastic. If we see a break to the high side and a rejection out of this area here, just above the Asia, that would also be just as good. So looking for those possibilities today. If they don't play out and we do see a pullback up higher, might be just something that we need to wait for it to get a good retrace and then look for some higher levels to be selling from. Euro USD. So Euro USD yesterday had a massive rise from the low of the London up 127 pips to the high for the day. So that's quite a strong move. This week's been full of strong moves. We've seen obviously Monday's range was 100. Tuesday's range was then why would that work? Tuesday's range then went down, back down 100, and then Wednesday's range obviously up 127 pips. So quite a big range there we've been working within, but ultimately we've worked it out and we have gone and broken above this previous high over here. So if we drop out to the 4 hour here, we can get a bit of an idea of what's going on. So we've been marching up like this. We are coming up into this higher area of supply in here, demand, sorry, up in here, this point of interest. So we can see here, we have already tapped when I had this area down here. So we've already tapped in. If we zoom out, we can see we've already tapped into that area. Now we've tapped it, been rejected. We've gone higher up into that area and tapped out again. So basically what we're looking for is it to continue to push higher. So what I like to do in this instance is start to narrow down this area. So we see this pull down, we see a push back up, pull back down, and then a push back up there. So I like to consolidate this range down again as it's been tapped a couple of times now. It's starting to weaken. The more times an area gets tapped, the more chance we have of obviously breaking that area. Because obviously we tap into the area, we trigger the sells come in, they get bought back up again, we trigger in a bit higher, trigger the sells, bought back in. Eventually we run out of sells in that area and the buyers overcome the market. So basically same thing as Euro at the moment, as Dixie at the moment, but we're marching up. We've had this pull down here. This is our last pull down. Internal structure through here. came up, failed to set a new high, came back down, found some more buyers, came back up, broke structure, and has now come back down below that point. So basically what we're looking for at the moment is we are looking at a range between this point and this point. So obviously looking in there for areas of interest that we could be looking to go long from. So if we wanted to do a breakdown of this range, we could do a couple of things. We could throw a Fibonacci on there, and we see quite a good level down here between the 618 and the 702 at the bottom of the last impulse. And we've also got a few extended wicks down here, but this has been sort of worked out at this stage. The price action in here has been worked out in here. We've pushed up, come back, retested this area and gone long. So if we need to come back down into this area, retest it again to go long, that's where probably a good area that I'd be looking for. Other thing we can do in here is a volume profile of this range and see where a large amount of the trading has been, and we can see it is directly through this area here. So that could be another area that we could be looking to go long from as well. So basically that's what we're looking for at the moment, is a place to go long for on euro. Jumping down to the 15-minute now, obviously that's quite a large drop coming down to here. If we do get that, definitely be looking to go long from those areas. But ultimately today, just looking for any long scenarios. So we may see a breakdown the low side, pinch some liquidity and go long, possibly coming down into this area here. Or we may see a break to the high side. But again, we need to be very careful here because we do have this wick, this big extension of a candle, 15-minute candle here that's come up and taken liquidity highs through here, and then obviously sold off directly and came back down. So we may even see a push back up to then sell further lower. So if we do push up into this area and we do get a rejection out of there, I would not be looking to possibly buy from the midline going long, just as a matter of fact that we could be seeing an ABC type. We could be seeing an A, B, C type scenario playing out in a bit of a retracement type deal. So just something to be careful of there. And again, if there's a bit of hesitation or a bit of grey area in the market that you're not 100% sure, don't be afraid to sit out for the day. Come back when the price action's a little bit cleaner and you probably have a little bit more of an idea what's going on. But basically, again, looking for longs on euro, just waiting to get to those reduced prices. GU, again, it's just been the same old thing all for the past few weeks. It's literally just stuck in this big old range, and we're still even in the middle of that range. If we look at our range fib here, still stuck within this middle range area, which is not worth trading for anything. So basically just waiting on GU to pick a direction and run with it. So once we got that bias on which way it's going to be going, then we can start to look to take some trades. But at this point in time, we're literally just sitting in the middle of the range. So it's not worth the risk. We might as well trade the pairs that are giving us a little bit more of a directional bias. But anyway, guys, thanks for jumping on this week. Really appreciate the support. If you could like and subscribe while you're on here, that would be absolutely great and help us obviously spread across a greater audience. So yeah, thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you again next week. Thanks for watching another Daily Market Outlook video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Also, guys, we are the largest Tradesmen Forex group tailored to helping hundreds of tradesmen get their time back through trading. If you want access to structured education, 18 live sessions across 7 days a week, mental health and mindset support from a qualified psychologist, and access to multiple different trading strategies from 10 different mentors, then jump over to our website at www.teamtft.co.uk. Please remember, this is not financial advice and you should not trade based on anything I have said in this video. This is just my own opinion and nothing more. And remember, manage your risk, stick to your plan, and secure those profits. Have a ripper day.